You expected us to be on the page. Right on the page, exactly what you see Glendale being under arena war. And you see the Glendale is $200,000 to start out with. But then we had the arena war version. This one does not look that clean. It's very rusty. This one looks clean, but it's not necessarily clean. And this one, don't even get me started. We're gonna go customize them now. We have 2 of them today. And the objective here is to make a clean variant of the limousine version of the Glendale.
We make it funky. So, what's up?
Well, that's shiny. So we're not making a Benny's vehicle. We're making an arena version. First, we'll have the Apocalypse variant.
Looking dangerous now.
And we'll try to make it clean. Decorations. None of this is gonna make it look clean. Spikes. Definitely not gonna do that. It's not even close to making it clean. Armor plating. Yeah, definitely not doing that. Unless you want a Mad Max looking car. Engine. Sure. Exhaust. These exhausts are extreme. I'll just leave that one. Since we can't have a clean one right now. Horn. If you want to go Vice City a little bit. Sure. But, no. Grill. Not even close. Reinforced hood. Not exactly the thing you want to go for if you want to go for a clean build. Let's see, livery. None. That's exactly what we want. But we have these rusted liveries if you wanted to go for a deserted look. Going for clean. As clean as can be. We'll name it later. So what color should we go? Nice shiny color, that's what. We'll go for a bright color. How about pink? Like the one in Vice City. Common pink. Salmon. Rolled steel. Yeah, that's good. The crew emblem goes on the hood. Roof. Spikes. No thanks. Spoiler. Barrels. Yeah, just a bunch of trash. Let me just put a bunch of trash on the back of my limousine. Yeah, there's no trunk either. The trunk is gone. Well, that's upsetting, isn't it? I guess we could put some barrels back here since it's partial truck. It wouldn't make much sense, but I'll just leave that alone. Transmission, turbo, vertical jump, no thanks. Wheels, what can we put? Well, we don't want a limousine sort of like rims, I guess, but this is sort of messed up. Can't go classic rims. would typically be on this type of car? This type of rim, maybe. We'll go a rim that maybe corresponds to it. Just a tad. This one kind of look weird. It's so huge though. Smoothie, no. Want something just... I guess we'll go for those. Quite expensive. Black should be fine. We need some like tiring. Make it look like it was part of the car. Bulletproof. Windows. We want to go tints, or do you want to see the interior? Let's see what the interior looks like. Looks really nice. I'll just light tint it, so you still feel like you're in a limo. Yeah, just imagine that, being in first person, you don't see anything, and then you see that back there, and you're like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Weapons. A ram. We don't want a ram. This is kind of stretching it just a little bit. Yeah, this whole thing is like, nah. We don't want any of this, so we'll put none. Primary weapons. Oh my. Yeah, make it like weaponized. So, like, no, we're not going for this. We're just clean build. Kinetic, sticky, no thanks. Brakes, max amount. Boost. No thanks. Okay, so basically this is out as clean as you can get it, pretty much. It looks crazy still, but at least the majority of the car is still there. We're gonna exit the workshop. That's crazy looking. So be it. It's really rusty too. I don't think this would work, but we have the Vice City version up there. So for the most part, you can make it look, you know, like the stretch version from Vice City. But yeah, let's move on to this next one. You can already see the trend. It's starting to...
Okay. What can I do?
The conversion is 1.6 million. Just so you're aware. Yeah, go for either one. Going for the feature shop cruiser now. Oh my gosh. Okay, brakes. Max those out. Boost. Bodywork. You could put spikes on it. I wouldn't advise it if you're trying to go a clean build. Armor. Yeah, if you want to go that security look, I guess that's cool, but we're going clean looks. Engine. Exhaust. Not great. Not great at all. We kind of don't want anything obtruding, so. Grills, no. No means no. No grills. Light armor on the hood, no thanks. Don't want anything to make it look weird. Even though it's kind of avoidable.
I just got a heart on. Nice.
Okay, light covers. You have light covers on this thing. I don't know why you would do that. Then we have something to cover the back. I don't know why you would do that unless you're trying to make this thing look modern. I mean, like, what are you gonna do? Okay, so we have all these different livery types. I guess you could make it very Gucci if you want, but we're going for none. Just because we're trying to make them all clean. Livery, metallic. Okay, so it colors the entire thing instead of like the rusty one. We're making this one pink as well, probably. We need it to be a bright color. You can make it like a light blue. Diamond blue. It's not a solid color anymore. Brown colors don't really show up. You can make it white.
Oh yeah, sexy shit.
It looks kind of weird though. Secondary, you can actually paint the secondary for the, the feature shock one. So if you make it black, it looks really gritty and matte. We do white, makes everything white. Very bright, but really rusty looking. We go cream. Doesn't look actually that bad. It accents the car very nicely. We might go chrome. Just so we have some color in there.
That looks bad.
Chrome. And the accent color. I know why you would ever use this, but you can go for it if you want to. Have like a very feature looking outfitted car. For glowy purposes, I think ice white will work. Otherwise, you're gonna have to match that color, which is gonna be difficult. So, white, crew color goes, crew emblem goes on the hood. Roof. I wouldn't put any of the armor. Just ruin the car look. Spare wheel, that actually kind of makes sense. This one utilizes the trunk space for spare wheels. Those do not look like wheels, they look like boxes. They also obscure the lights. The rear lights are kind of missing there. But we'll put the spare wheel. Race transmission, turbo, vertical jump, no thanks. Wheels. Let's go for some rims. That would make this look special. Have the smoothies. Or we can go something a little bit different. We'll pick these and make them, I think, white. Probably this way. Frost white. Tires, bulletproof design. We want light as well. It just looks right. Windows. If you look at the interior, still looks pretty modern, but it's not as bad. So light smoke can make it like hard to see on the inside. I think that one's pretty cool. Light smoke, weapons, RAM on the front, and chrome with that. Nah, we'll go none. Primary weapons. Oh, look at that. It's perfectly aligned. That's crazy. 40 watt power. Oh, laser weapons. Wow. We don't need any of that. Kinetic, sticky. Don't need any of those. Okay, bodywork. See, we don't need spikes or any of the armor. We could live without that. I know why you would pick this if you were trying to go for a clean build. I guess maybe riot control or something. But they wouldn't even get up to you. This is like zombie apocalypse type of stuff. I guess you would, oh yeah, you would definitely see that exhaust. And that exhaust protrudes a lot. So we're just going none. And, not even the grills are good looking for this. Like, seriously. Okay, well that's it for that. Here's the liveries again. It would only change on the armor. So, we're gonna exit the workshop. We're gonna drive both of them. First, we'll drive the white one, since we're in it. Oh my gosh, it drives like a monster truck. It's so weird. I wish we could actually like just have the limo itself and not the truck portion. It's crazy. It drives so weird. It has really rough handling. I don't know what you would call this. Magnation of parts and maybe originally thought to be something else. Okay, we're gonna park right over here. It's a off-road vehicle. I don't know why it's an off-road vehicle, but it is. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit because it's a huge car. It's difficult to kind of get a software hit. It's like
Greyhound track next week. Well, la-di-da.
okay. Now that we can speak freely, not AI talking. Here's the engine. It's a V8. It's very rusty. Like very, very rusty. I was not expecting that for a clean version. That's kind of crazy. We can see inside of the car though. I don't know, you're basically like having to step up into there. And then we have like the back seat, and then we have the spare wheel, no trunk. Well, the trunk is kind of used at that point by all of this. I don't even know. You think this car will show up in GTA 6? I don't really know if it will or not. Feels like it won't. Maybe the limo portion will. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I do this. Close that. And if I hold down Y, just sit in the back seat. Yep, it's just stretched out, and there's nothing in between. There's no, like, little pillar thing here, or another row of seats for someone to sit. It's just a longer Glendale. If you wanted a longer Glendale to take you around, this is the kind of thing you want. What's upsetting is the fact that it's lifted off like this. It's kind of sad. You can't have a Glendale limo that actually is a limo and not lifted off the ground. I mean, sure, you could put this like halfway deep in some water, and it's not gonna flood. Like here, I'll go into the reservoir. Go deep into the reservoir. You can drive in all of this. You're not gonna flood. The oh, well, I guess this car flips really easily. It's wild. If you drive carefully, you'll be able to be deep in the water. It's gonna drop off real quick though. Thing is quite deep. We're deep already. Look how deep we are in this reservoir. In a deep part of the reservoir. Oh, we're about to get into the deeper parts. Okay, so this is crazy. Look at this. We got the limo. If you look at the front end, like maybe a little bit like to the side, you'd think it's, oh, look, it's just the limo portion. And you're thinking to yourself, wow, oh, that's a cool limo. Wish I had this thing. But in circumstance, it's just, it's mostly truck, so this looks uncomfortable. This is as deep as you can go. Look at that, that's pretty crazy looking. We're going in the water. Oh, we're about to sink. And it's dead. Yeah, but you're not gonna drown. That's it for that car. I'll call in the other car. Okay. That's already returned. I'm gonna call up the other car.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
Arena.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
There's the pink one. Ah! I almost got pushed underneath it. That was scary. Okay. Now we have the pink one that we're driving. It doesn't have much of a difference other than being very rusty on the exterior bits. So if you want a clean variant, a full-on clean variant, I think that's, maybe you want the other version, you know. So yeah, I don't understand why Rockstar would add these other than it being like a Mad Max car. Or even an apocalyptic looking vehicle. But yeah, just having this pink limousine, it looks normal on the interior, right? You drive around and you're like, handling just feels weird. Like a dubsta, the way it drives. Or even similar to the Guardian. You can drive down this left or right. It's just a pink limo. Wheels definitely remove that feeling of is it really that car? Like, it just doesn't look right at all. Really hope they bring back the limousine, not the truck parts. It really doesn't need the truck parts. Like, sure, you can off-road with it, but like, there's no point. Yeah, so, that was the Glendale's customization. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, like, do all the nice fancy dancy things. And, yeah. See you next time. Also, this car does not have a great looking engine either. It's also rusted, so. There's no point in opening the doors. You already know what everything looks like. They all share the same engine. So, yeah. Bye.